Hi, Derek. How did it go today, in your estimation?
I think it was good.
What did you want to show? What did you want to accomplish? How much do you feel like you were able to accomplish?
I just wanted to show that nothing has changed over these past couple of years.
Yeah, I guess has that been one of the main questions you've been getting from teams? It's just kind of about the last 2 years with injuries and whatnot?
Yeah.
How do you go about trying to kind of show that you're worth betting on?
Just go out there and just do what I did.
I mean, you've had a relationship. You've talked to a lot of guys around the league, past players, etc. So everybody kind of knows what you're about and your pedigree, I guess. How important was today to kind of once again put a stamp on that this is all verified, actual, factual information?
I mean, it was good. It was fun. That's all. The teams just wanted to see how I move, and after I showed them that I'm still me, and everything's gonna be good. So.
Tell me about the work that you put in to get to this point.
It was a lot of work. A lot of work.
What did you do? Where'd you go?
I was rehabbing in Pensacola at Exos. Then I had left and went to Exos in Dallas. Just been rehabbing.
And what did you feel like you needed to work on to be ready for today?
I was just going through drills, going through everything. So.
You're really kind of crystallizing it?
Yeah.
Tightening it up?
Mm-hmm.
You talked to your dad a lot, got a lot of feedback throughout the process today. How valuable was that? A lot of guys don't have that experience, or that guy in the corner.
It was very valuable because he tells me a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't get. So, I just take that and go out there and just perform.
Why'd you run a second time?
Because I can run faster than a 4.3.
You seemed kind of upset then that you ran the 4.4. You almost a little bit mad about it.
Yeah, I popped up at the beginning, so that was it.
When did you feel totally healthy? Like just kind of put the injury out of your mind and thought I'm healthy, I can cut. When did that happen?
So I got cleared 3 weeks ago, and then within those 3 weeks, I really started to turn it up. So, it wasn't like a specific day where I was just like, okay, I'm good. I just kind of like gradually got there.
How hard was it to be patient? Because you felt like I need to get in front of somebody. How hard was it to be patient to help the injury?
Oh, I was good. I knew I was gonna come out here and do this, so it wasn't a problem.
You said you thought you could run faster than that. And if you only had beyond 3 weeks, how long do you feel like you were really actually training compared to how long some other guys got to go?
Wait, so you asked like
how long were you actually able to train?
So really those 3 weeks. I was really focusing on 40, working all that, jumping. But before that, I was still doing the rehab and kind of just like walking through the drills and walking through like the speed improvement stuff.
The 40 times the easiest one for us to measure and compare. How do you think you did in all the other drills? Were you happy with what you showed in the other one?
Yeah.
What sort of feedback did you get afterward from some of those guys?
After I ran?
After everything.
Oh, yeah, they all loved what I went out there and did.
John Trey was fun to see work with the corners.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, he's flopped around a whole lot. What can you say about that guy and just, his willingness to compete and try it?
Oh, yeah, I think that with John Trey, if you ask him to do anything, he'll go out there and do it and be good at it. Like, you seen him in the bowl game, he was out there playing quarterback. And then they asked him earlier today, like, would he do some cornerback drills? And he was out there just fitting in with all us.
Durante Jones is now obviously back in the NFL. What was it like kind of talking to him, considering he could possibly draft him?
Oh, it's cool. Like, we just joke around about some stuff, but it ain't nothing though.
Same thing about Cordarrelle. Looked like he did well today. Just, what were your thoughts of him, his season that he had, and maybe the future that he has?
Oh yeah, Cordarrelle, he gonna be one of those great players in the NFL. He showed today that he can move really well. He can go out there and lock somebody down, and he can do a couple of blitzes. He can do everything. So I think he'll be good.
How many teams would you say you've spoken with, and just kind of what's the common message to them about yourself?
So I've spoken to a lot of teams. I don't even know the number, but the message they just wanted me to just come out here and just be me. So that's what I did.
Are you getting a lot of questions about the last couple of years? And you read about people saying what was your mindset and things like that. Did teams ask you a lot of those questions? No.
Nah, they not worried about that. They know what I am.
And are you going to start taking visits now?
Mhm.
That you've gotten past this? You have a bunch lined up now? Or?
Yeah. My visits start. Yeah, I have a lot of visits. I think it's like nine visits or something like that.
This might be the last time we get to talk to you here. What was your experience at LSU like? How much did you enjoy it? How much did you miss not being able to play as much as you could? That kind of thing.
It was good.
Could you elaborate?
It was good.
Derek, you spent a lot of time with Chargers head coach Brandon Staley. Just what did you say you liked about your game, and maybe share some of the conversations you guys had?
So his whole reason, he just told me for coming out here, what he wanted to see if I still had like the determination and the like just power to go out there and just perform. And when he seen it, he said that's what he was waiting to see, and that's what a lot of people was trying to see. So.
And did he, after you ran, when you spoke with him again, and was he, complimentary of that?
Oh yeah, everything was complimentary. So.
What's it like to hear that for you, that coaches ask you those questions, like very personal questions about your why and your motivation? Just how do you handle that?
Oh, I just tell them because they just trying to get to know who I am, because I don't do all that talking, so they just want to know who I am as a person.
In some ways, then maybe answer some of those questions that have been out there. Was it kind of a relief to get through today and have this sort of checked off after not being able to, especially after not being able to go in the combine?
Oh yeah. I wanted to come out here and have fun with my teammates again for the last time, well, on this field, and I knew it was gonna be fun. So.
What is your why?
I just want to be the greatest ever, like ever.
So what sort of expectations do you have come draft time?
So right now, I mean, I'm not even focused on that. I'm focused on these visits that I have coming up. Just going to visit these teams and see what they like in me.
How long have you been 100% healthy?
100%. It's been like a couple of days or something.
Couple days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you meet with Tyron at all?
You said, did I meet with Tyron?
Yeah.
Nah.
With you being in Pensacola and then you said things at Dallas, did you just get it back into town like in the last couple of days for this?
Mm-hmm.
Derek, how frustrating was it just going through the whole process?
It's not frustrating.
No, why not?
Because I'm calm. I don't really worry about what I can't control.
Derek, was the last time that you played at LSU 100% healthy? Was that
No.
season 2020?
The Liz Frank injury, it happened on the first day of camp, and I played those 3 games with the Liz Frank.
What was the last thing that got you to 100%? That made you feel that you were finally at 100%? Was it physical? Was it mental, perhaps as well, or what was it?
So like with the Liz Frank, like it comes down to like a mental barrier. So once you tell yourself that you're kind of good, then you'll go out there and you'll be fine.
Derek, what does it feel like? That's the history of that injury. It's pretty painful.
Oh, you saying what does it feel like right now?
Yeah, what was the deal with it?
So when I heard it was painful, but the Liz Frank is an injury. Once you get it fixed, like you'll never worry about it again. So I feel fine right now. Like it doesn't even feel like I hurt it in the first place.
How do you think you did today? You did the 4.37 and the 40.
I think I did good.
Got time for a couple more?
So when it came up after around the Mississippi State game, it was a re-aggravation of that injury at the time, and it just got to be kind of too much. Is that sort of what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Derek.
Good.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.